Alright, we have a quest decision. Let's see. Interesting. Their operation near, they provide different services. One food, three culture. That could be good because right now we don't have much in the way of culture generation. Versus four energy. Interesting. So at this point, I feel like I could use the food and the culture a little bit more than I could use the energy. But if we want to do kind of like a role playing thing, we're about the science, and this crazy like cult of Church of Dawn's Light. I don't know if that really is something that applies to us. So maybe we'll go with the Red Sun. The other thing I'm thinking too is, yeah, food and the culture is nice, but if we get more credits coming in, if we get a lot more, basically, well, not credits, energy, money, credits, gold, whatever. The more we have of this coming in, the more we could buy buildings. So in a way, this has, if you think about it, with energy, we get the option to get whatever we want. With Church of Dawn's Light, we kind of have to, like, basically we're stuck with only culture and food. So if further down the road, say we need to invest in science, like buy a science building, we won't be able to have that option. So this is actually a little bit more adaptable. So let's go to the Red Sun. Red Sun, okay, and where do they establish? Okay, so unfortunately they aren't along the coastline. Being along the coastline is quite nice. It means better trade routes between things. But this isn't too bad because, you see, it's a little minor power. So how do they work? The more you trade with them, the better they get, and you can, defend them. They're basically like city-states in Civ 5. So I'm thinking we could build a city here and then do a whole bunch of trade between us and the Red Sun. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's get rid of these aliens. They're causing problems. Just heal. Okay, quest complete, station charter. Now the other thing about stations though is they don't really build militaries, so they can be conquered fairly quickly if you don't protect them. So we'll have to get a soldier station there and protect them from aliens and other possible invaders. But I feel like trading with them over time pays off more than attempting to conquer these places. So what happens when you conquer them? Essentially, the trade goods that they produce, you get a big burst of them. So if I say try to conquer this guy, what would happen is I would get like 100 credits or something of that nature. Hopefully this wolf dude will leave our dude be. We'll see. I think I've pissed off the native wildlife though. Yeah, it's kind of cool how like factions come in late and then, let's see, many good things come from our meeting. Sure, whatever. I don't know. Like at this point, like I've already decided, brick countries are where it's at. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll try to like be friendly with everybody, but I'm sure someone's gonna have an obnoxious, like demanding personality and be difficult to make them happy. So yeah, there's somewhere out there is definitely like a Monty or a Tokugawa just like hanging out, waiting to really rain on a parade. It's funny actually how long it takes to advance in this. I'm surprised how long it's taking to build our resources, but I kind of want them to actually work on clearing some miasma, like clear it from here and here. Let's see, because we're at 4. Well, we're about to grow to 5 population, I think. Well, we aren't growing because we're okay. We won't grow until we build the colonists. We got a couple of turns of kind of downtime. So I'm actually gonna have them clear out some miasma because Clearing this out, it will make it possible for us to send an explorer, which I'd like to get the bonus from that. I'm still not sure exactly. I guess I'll put the next city. Like, where's the grid? Let's show it in a minute. Like, if I put them in here, then I'm not even sure how close you can put them and what happens when they start to grow. Like, if they grow around them or what. So, if we can, I'll put it here though, because then it can grow into like all these useful resources, and I'll have a good bonus food at the beginning. So, I think that's the way we're gonna go with our next city. Plus, it'll grow up around this river, which will give it a lot of good energy bonuses. So, we can turn off the hex grid. I think it looks a little bit nicer without the grid. All right, quest update. Let's see. Ooh, this is a fun quest. It basically unlocks some spy bonuses. So we'll go after computing. We'll go for that one. I also feel like using computers to spy on people. That's a very supremacy idea. Yeah, it would be nice to actually level up into supremacy. There's some really good ones in there. Orbital coverage is really nice. Getting bonus for Raxite. Yeah, there's some stuff I like. It's kind of about the Phyrexite. Let's see. Okay, so research computing. We've seen that one. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a couple of turns just kind of crank through while units heal up or get positioned.
The 4 billion-year-old world's worth of resources, shared among a handful of people. We're going to make a fortune here.
Oh yeah. I get the feeling that Hutama is kind of meant to be the wealth faction, just based on these quotes. So, how exciting would it be to be some of the first people to homestead on Mars? Oh man, like I got the feeling like within our lifetime that will be a thing, and I don't know. Maybe I'll retire on Mars. I like the idea of living off the land and kind of adapting to new worlds. So let's see. This doesn't have miasma, but I'll tell you what. I'm gonna send you here. You'll clear out this miasma, heal because they do take damage from miasma, and then go in here, clear this one out. That way this will be all clear and ready for if the city ever expands onto it. And it does look like they are pushing for, I wonder if I can just buy that. Let's see, 50 gold. Gosh, it's really tempting actually to get like an extra farm going to boost our growth. Especially because border growth is going to take a long time anyway. It's 100 gold though. That's like 25 turns or so. Or it's 50 gold, so yeah, 25 turns. It's rough. I don't know. Maybe we're better off, like, if I go here for purchase, I can't afford anything, man. I'm broke. Oh, it's because this city is like nothing but production. But, oh well, we'll solve that problem. I'm tempted to do it, but I'm gonna wait because we're not gonna grow the city anyway for a bit of. We can't grow until we get this colony shit built. So, yeah. All right. Oh man, like living on Mars, like there's so many. Well, growing up, I was just obsessed with this whole idea of space habitats and living on Mars, and my head was filled with O'Neill cylinders and Dyson spheres, and just I've always loved science fiction, but I've always also liked kind of the practical engineering standpoint of things, of people saying, well, how do we make this fantasy a reality? How do we get something like a Dyson sphere actually built? How do we like actually establish? How do we homestead on Mars? How do we grow food on Mars? Like all those things really fascinate me, and um, it's something that just gets me so excited. Anyway, what is this? Reveals titanium. See, I'm not sure what we're hurting for right now. Do we make a push for like ballistics? What is this one? Oh, the master control does seem cool. Free wealth maintenance. What does that mean? Is that like a thing? Like, oh, let's go for computing. Oh no, it's 42 turns. Let's not go for computing. What about engineering? We get rovers, reactors, all kinds of goodies, but oh gosh, it's a tough decision actually. Genetics is good too. Boosts our health and our science. All right, I'll grab genetics. I still feel like our health is really bad, so having that will help. But yeah, like there's one thing I've been wanting to put together for a while now, and it's essentially if you look at Martian soil and what's in it, like I would love to come up with a list of things that you could do to it to turn it into fertile soil. And it's kind of like it's a hobby, but it's also me thinking about like how I could write a science paper for it. But it's a little frustrating, I haven't gotten a master's degree yet, and I don't think people would take me seriously as a scientist. At least until like I do manage to get a master's. It's tough, it's hard to get into programs this day and age. But we'll see what happens. Again, like I also have this idea of wanting to start a company. I'm in a transitional period in my life. I'm trying to come up with what I'm going to be doing for, the next decade or two. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe a little from column A, a little from column B. Heck, if I can earn multiple degrees, I can probably also. Ooh, aliens are coming for us. I think it's time for us to explore. All this miasma. Gross. Can I get off it? Yes. Because look how little of the map we've actually gotten to. Yeesh. And it's already it's almost turned 40. Alright, good. We can clear miasma. Now, a better way to do this would be to launch the miasma clearing satellite, but we haven't researched that, and it'll take a long time to do so. So I'm just going to have my worker kind of clear it out, and then send an explorer this general direction. So. Ah, finally. Yeah, we got a quest update. Let's see what this is all about. So now they must have found an outpost. Let's definitely do that. So, they're recommending here. Interesting. I don't hate that spot. Let's move them towards there, and then see if it changes its mind and suggests where I was thinking of putting it. It might not. Like, I don't hate the spot, though, because we get, like, a good amount of food, and like, a lot of these river tiles nearby. That's a definite possibility. Okay. Oh, we already checked that quest. Okay. And all miasma. So we're going to take a little bit of a hit. Whoa, this looks like some plate tectonics going on down here. A whole lot of mountains. That's cool to see. I do think Civ does a nice job with their map updates. Oh, I keep clicking that. We don't need to see that. Alright, let's get through the miasma around these mountains. Let's find the source of this river.
Your explorer has noticed something strange nearby. It could be a ruin, some sort of wreckage, or perhaps alien in nature. You should order your explorer to the site and...
Nice. So, is there miasma on that? No. This is going to be the first one we can actually explore and take advantage of. So, we'll move them there and we'll definitely explore that. Oh, shoot. Hopefully the alien leaves him be. Could get gnarly, though. Good. He's moving off. It would also be nice to get some port cities because, you know, it's good for trade that way. Yeah, look at all the damage he took. Paddock. Oh, it can't be constructed outside our territory. I'm going to order him to heal because I'd hate to move him off that paddock or off this. If I put him on the miasma and then he dies, that would stink. So, you there? Can you get here? Awesome. Let's see if we can find something good. 10 turns is an awful long time, but I think it's worth doing. I like that we have this kind of defensive mountain range below us. You know, it's a shame that if it extended up here and kind of was a natural border with the Brazilians, I'd really like it then, but I don't know. It might actually be a hindrance because we're going to have to expand past it, but maybe not. Like, well, definitely this valley is going to be ours. Like, I think it'd be good, and maybe along this coastline near the algae, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, like the ooh, and there's a lot of goods. I like this spot actually looking at it because eventually our city will grow into like this, all that. We get everything I wanted to get. Yeah, that looks really good. Let's do it. There's more river tiles surrounding this than if I scoot over by the canyon. So this will be our new city. Now, outpost. It's interesting. So how does city building work? And I love this concept. But Ushpek. Basically you build an outpost first, and it has to grow over several turns before it's a city. So you have to defend the outpost, you have to guard it. It's a really cool concept because that's how cities work. You know, first people move in, they start building kind of basic equipment, and then from there, you know, it's a cool idea. Anyway, so we have a soldier here. Should we go? Let's beat him up. Let's be jerks. Let's be the jerks. Okay, Krobos is still growing. That's good. What are you building? Oh, ultrasonic fence. Good. Because we're going to need it. I think the critters are going to get, especially from this area, this region, they're going to be kind of pesky. They're going to poke us a bit. So we need to worry about that. And we got a soldier. Soldiers are nice. You know, you definitely, once you get some points, like once you get one level in an affinity, upgrade these guys because the upgrades are amazing. But, you know, good stuff, good stuff. I'm excited about Ushpek. This city's going to grow quite well, I think. Who are you? Brazilian explorer. He's kind of like pushing us a bit. I don't know if I enjoy that. He's not a range. The soldiers are melee units, so keep that in mind. Oh, did we push forward a bit? I don't think I'm going to, because I'd hate to, like, well, let's push forward a bit. Complete reversal of I changed my mind almost immediately. So, Ushpek doing well. Kraparol's doing well. Exploration, fairly poor. It does look like this guy's interested in expanding towards us. I don't really like that. We need to maybe make a demand with him. I still haven't figured out how to tell who likes who, and that's something I need to do. Like, I mean, deal history, it just shows our deals. It doesn't seem to... Maybe that's why you need a spy agency, and once you get that, it reveals that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'd hate to annoy Brazil, but I kind of want to warn them off a bit because they're pressuring us. I don't know. We'll see. Brazil's a bit scary because they're a militaristic country, and it's actually Brasilia or whatever. But you know, they got me nervous. So, yeah, paranoia, right? Next turn. I need to remember to hit these next turns a bit more often. Apologies for that. Good, we got more virtues going on. So we did get the production toward building. That'd be kind of a nice one too. Energy, nice. Energy from every basic resource. I'm tempted though to boost our science a little bit more. We're kind of slow on our science, and like I said, I want to be industry knowledge, and maybe a little bit of growth, and maybe a little bit of might. But for the most part, it's all about this science, and all about our industry, especially because it seems like a lot of the orbital bonuses are coming out of industry. So, it'd be nice to kind of work towards this one, though. We'll do science and possibly... Actually, getting that one would be good. Because, at least in the game, we're going to have a lot of expeditions going on. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, and let's get developing our culture a bit, so because I would love to get that finished before this expedition does, but I don't think we're gonna grow it in 6. Yeah, we need 36. We won't grow it in that many turns, but oh well. Maybe for this one though. Maybe for that one. So, I do worry actually about that explorer we just saw, because he might be going for this one. Can I afford to purchase an explorer? I can, but that's still an awful lot of money. Let's add an explorer to the queue. And I'm thinking let's bump this guy up to the top. Because I would hate for the Brazilian explorer to beat us there and force us into a conflict. Okay, this is miasma. Ooh, alien nest. Let's wipe it out. And a crashed satellite. So nest first, then the satellite. Let's see. Whoa, maybe not. They're mad. You mad, bro? They're definitely mad. Yeah, let's pull back. I don't want to really like lose a unit. He may be a strong soldier, but that's especially once each peck has like a perimeter fence or whatever and some protection. I'd be more willing to get aggressive with those guys, but right now it's kind of a... Is there a way... Actually, I just realized, can I, like, highlight miasma? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, miasma just... I can't tell where it is, you know, it's frustrating me. Oh well. Yeah, a lot of these first turns, not much is happening. It's just us looking around the map a bit. I'm a little worried about that alien wolf beetle. He's kind of... We didn't destroy the nest or whatever? Huh. I thought we would have when we stepped on it. Guess not. I hope we don't lose that worker, actually. Like, thinking about it, he's kind of exposed over there. I'm gonna send my soldier to kind of like back them up. Hopefully the aliens will be a little bit nice, even though we we kind of shot them up earlier.